Good morning. March 5th, Friday. It's about 10:30 where I'm at in central Indiana. I came out here 2 hours ago and this is what I seen. But right now this is just a minor compared to what it was 2 hours ago. And the sky has been clear for days. Nothing in the sky other than blue skies. They're changing that color now. And free jabs started today at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. They are lining up, going around the track. Over 4,000 today will get their free jab. Started with the Satan-worshiping Governor Holcomb of the state of Indiana, who a year ago, reason I say he's a Satan worshiper, when he first locked down the state of Indiana, and you can find the video, it's unless YouTube taking it down, back on my channel, as he was issuing his orders, lockdown orders a year ago, he pointed the devil horns straight at the camera. And there's a viral video going around with Tom Cruise. About a minute, maybe a little under. But what I get out of that, the whole video, he's pointing the devil horns at the camera, or he's doing the devil horns throughout the whole thing. And there's the Kroger's, which I was trespassed out of a year and a half ago, which a friend that works over there said I could come back in, but I'd have nothing in writing, so I've been getting my groceries delivered. I was out of milk, which there are a lot of people out of a lot of things. I've got no complaints. I mean, so I placed an order, pretty good size order to last for a few weeks. And the guy came and I tipped him 20 bucks. I left the order. He'd no sooner gone till I discovered the thing that I actually placed the order for, the milk, I didn't get, or the eggs, or the onions, or the bread. So I called the Kroger's main branch and research before you have anything delivered to your house. Is it coming from the store you're buying it from, or do they contract that out? Because Kroger contracts that out. Kroger has nothing to do with their deliveries. The only thing they can do is credit your Kroger Plus card. I didn't know that. But if you pick up an item in the parking lot, those are Kroger employees. The people that, when you order offline, are not Kroger employees. I don't know if that's that way everywhere, but yeah, this morning there was just lines everywhere out here. Everywhere, and they're still doing it. And it's usually over by where the sun is, the localized sun that's not 93 million miles away, 500,000 miles across. That's a blatant lie. But this delivery guy, I touched base with him on 9/11, give him some information. I ain't really mad at him. Everything happens for a reason. Just don't have any milk for my cookies tonight. Not a big deal. Because I will not put on a slave mask and walk through any facility here. And they all have their signs at the door. Now, I know there's loopholes, but I just don't want to deal with it. It's just unbelievable. And here's another question I got. Boy, for 3 years now, we've been hearing, just sit back and trust the plan. When's that plan going to come into effect? Biden's still there. Military never done nothing. It's all a big ass scam, people. They're all in on it. They're all reading from the same script, just two different aspects of it. Oh, there goes one laying it down right up there now. I don't know if his camera's picking it up or not, but there he goes. See if I can zoom in up there. I don't know if I can or not, because of the glare. And another thing, if you could see a plane that's supposedly 30,000 feet in the air, that's 5 miles. I don't think with the naked eye you can see 5 miles. So they are much closer when they're spraying, in my opinion. But who am I? Yeah. Trust the plan. Now they're arguing, how long they've been arguing about 1.9 trillion, 19, stimulus package. Well, they broke down some of it. Government officials will get up to $21,000 for their to cope with their kids having to virtual learn and all this kind of stuff. Anyhow, it doesn't matter. What's the difference between that and a year ago when Trump signed 3 stimulus packages totaling over $8 trillion? No big deal. None. And American people, the individuals, didn't even get half of $1 trillion if you break down the numbers. Nowhere close to it. And people, they're just stringing people on. They want you dependent upon the government as they're spraying the skies. And they want you wearing that mask and being very afraid to get that jab in your arm. Yeah, go get your free one today. Yeah. You gotta meet the criteria, Start out with the oldest first. The ones where the knowledge is. And the teachers and your healthcare providers, the ones you actually need. Well, I don't know if you need teachers or not. They, for the most part, teachers are just regurgitating what they've heard and learned their life. They don't know the truth. Yeah, they're spraying over there. But anyhow, I don't know. This world is just so screwed up. When I was growing up, I knew some older people that at the time I didn't realize, but they were pretty informative. They knew a lot more than the public at that time. Back when there was gravel roads and the population wasn't near as big as it is today, and you didn't have the media like you got today, the human race was actually intelligent when I was growing up. Started with the movies, the TV, the radio, the rock and roll music. Started brainwashing people. Little by little, little by little. And now what do we have? Them spraying the skies and people won't even look up. They're looking down at their screen. They are brainwashed through modern technology. That's enough for this rant. What the heck? Doesn't matter. I don't know how long I'll be on YouTube. They're censoring. You can't really say anything. You can't speak the truth. You got to hem-haul around. You can't say who is behind everything, those that you can't criticize. No, you can't do that. You can't say what's in this thing they want to shove in your arm. No, you can't do that. You can't call things hoaxes. You got to believe that they put a rover on Mars and they're sending back pictures. That is the main thing you have to believe now, that the alien invasion is coming. The zombie apocalypse is here. It's sickening to see. And this guy this morning, he would not take his mask off. To me, that is sickening, seeing somebody walk around with, now it's 2 masks. For long it'd be 3. And a face shield. And rubber gloves. And raincoats. It's all coming. It's all coming. The American people, not just the American people, the whole world is under a spell. And there's channels and stuff I used to watch that actually admit that they don't know that it's a ball, but they can't prove it's flat, but yet they keep talking about a rover on Mars. What's up with that? Brainwashed. And other channels like David Icke, I'll name him, yeah. He's got an Luciferian agenda. He's never once brought up the name of Jesus Christ as your Savior. No, you can save yourself. You are the ones responsible for yourself, as in, do as thy wilt. He was on Alex Jones' talk yesterday. I clicked on it over there on the BitChutes trending. I just thought I'd see what it was about. I left in the comments, yeah, 2 more Masons spewing a bunch of bullshit. Oh, I got return comments on that. Yeah, you might be right about Alex Jones, but David Icke, he's the real deal. And I give up on watching Dollar Vigilante a long time ago. He is so arrogant, self-conceited, prideful individual that has a channel that people worship him. He showed his true colors yesterday in his video. He showed his true colors. There's nothing wrong with getting irritated and saying a few cuss words. But the arrogance, and it's all me, I. I'm so rich, I'll never do this again. I hope you people get that shot and die. I hate it when people say that. They are under a spell. It's not their fault. We need to try to wake them up. And you can't do it by wishing them to die. I sometimes I could reach through the television screen and slap that face of those news media that is lying to the human race. But that's not for me to do. I can't. Even if I could, I wouldn't, because vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. But boy, I sure get that thought from time to time. Can't stand the lying pieces of fucking crap. And that's what they are, the scum of the earth. Just like the fucking politicians. See? What's wrong with losing your cool and cussing a little bit? I'm not wishing anybody any harm. I'm just saying they're fucking lying pieces of fucking scum. I'm putting a label on them. As I've had labels put on me for years now. And right over there, there's that big tower they put up overnight just before about a little over a year ago now, just before they declared a worldwide, yeah, I gotta say plandemic, don't I? Look at all them up there spraying. But no, it's all good. It's all good. That's just wear and tear on the jet engines, the turbines, spewing out a little water vapor. Yeah, you mean the jet engines that don't use, if they do use fuel, it's not very much. Because how would they put all that fuel in them wings? And like I said before, I've worked near the airport for 20 years before I retired. And I don't recall ever seeing any tankers delivering jet fuel. And I went all around that airport every day. Never seen any tankers. There should have been a steady stream of tanker trucks delivering fuel for all the amount of jets taking off and landing. Well, I'm going on a little bit further than what I wanted to. Doggies are in the door. Let me see if I can zoom this back down. I can't really tell. I got a glare on it. There's my doggy. There's Scuba. Adam will be over there on the sofa, kicking back. Let's see. Yeah, he's kicking back. I got the camera, Adam. You got anything to say? Hey, Adam. I can come in all day long and he will not bark. But boy, I put this camera in my hand. You gonna tell him down the road? Okay. Love y'all down the road.